Alright, you guys, I'm back. I got the blanket because I'm cold. I'm not so secretly an old person, and I just get so cold easily, even though this is Texas. But anyway. Oh, that was cool. I love when I do that with the boat. So we need south. So we're gonna advance the story a little bit. We explored a lot last time. I feel like advancing the story is the next thing we need to do. I'm gonna sail for whatever that landmass is over there. And I'm glad to be back with you guys. As you know, streaming for me is just so relaxing, and it is my happy place, and will probably be my happy place for a very long time, if I'm being completely honest. Let me silence my phone for y'all. That is a big spout. That is a fish. Okay, so why is this one? Oh, a big octopus. Okay, so I probably need to murder him first. Oh, you bastard. Oh, and I'm just gonna get knocked off again. Okay, we need to bomb. Yeah, screw you. We did it though. Oh, there's really another one of these douche canoes. Okay. We're probably fine at this point. Open up your sea chart. I'm gonna scold the scoundrels for the sake of that poor teacher. Yeah, she's talking about, I just said, referring to the merman. He's talking about the, what's it called? This is a disaster stream already. I'm just like completely out of it while somehow also being present. What is this thing? Whoa. 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 Okay. Alright. Two pearls remain. Okay, so I gotta give them to the statues. Oh, I need bombs so I can get rid of those stupid octopi. I know I've said it a million times on the channel, but when I was growing up, I had a bunch of saltwater fish tanks, and I always wanted an octopus, and I'm really glad I didn't get one, because not only do they live like a stupidly long time and are very hard to take care of, they are smart enough to easily get out of their like containers and stuff, and I would really not want to have to deal with that. I just had an eel that was really good at escaping his enclosure, and that was bad enough. Okay, a nice southward wind, let's go. Let's go! Okay, we've done one pearl. What the fudge? Who does not fear the gods, to them the sea to fear, with the winds of cyclones of wrath to blow you away. What? 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 I'm alright. The wind god cyclones bear some ill will towards humans. Harness the power of the cyclones. An item that could pierce distant targets. Oh, you want me to get a bow? I need to go north, okay. I love this game. I'm glad I gave this game, like, a second chance. Because I was probably gonna not finish it after I got to the Rito village, because I was just like, I'm not feeling this. But I'm really glad that I took my buddy's advice and I decided to do it again, because it is really just like, it's just good. And I now see why some people say this is their favorite Zelda game. Originally I was always like, oh, you like Wind Waker? You like the one weird one? Okay. But I get it now. I understand why people like this game now. And the art style makes it hold up remarkably well. I bet the HD version, I bet the HD version is insane. It's just so cool that, I don't know, I love that Nintendo games have like, just that specialness about them. What did I find? Oh, hello. Fontaine. Raymond LaFontaine. Gorgeous. She ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. She's gonna aid me in my quest. Oh, I got petals blown on me again. Oh, look at all that cell shading. I can now carry more bombs. What? What? No, no way, dude. And it filled up my bombs? Oh, that's wild. Thank you for being a friend. See, that was probably in the walkthrough, but I don't want to read the walkthrough unless it's necessary, so I haven't really been, like, looking at all the things that I've probably missed. There's no, like, little fish dude around here either. No, there's not. Interesting. That was just like a nice little hidden secret. Secret. This is why Wind Waker is like amazing. Oh, what the fudge? I wish I had a bow. It'd probably make this easier. Oh, bro. They just become fish. Okay. Okay, so these islands are heavily guarded. By fish. Flying fish. Flying parrotfish. So you give them the pearls. Bombs, that thing I don't need right now. Because the fairy hooked me up. I think I need more rupees. I got all the auction house items, but I'm sure there'll be stuff I'm gonna buy. Okay, so one more. Now, am I gonna get the rupees and not the rupees, the pearls? Oh boy. Am I gonna get the pearls and then just have like Ganon be like, I wanted you to do this all along? Because I could see that being something that happens in this. Like, I want to get away from those things, dude. This blanket's working. I'm so much warmer now. I don't know why I was so cold. It's not even that cold outside right now. Well, I do have like a billion things wrong with my body, so I guess I don't really expect it to be super good at regulating temperature. What was your favorite Sir Ledge game to stream, little Timmy? The one where he talked about body temperatures for a long time. Okay, I give up on that. I know it's out of the way, but I want to see what that reap is. But there's also a ship by it. No, I think I'll just go over here. East. Noise. So that's probably not what. There we go. So we're going over here. Apparently you can fast travel possibly with the cyclones. That'd be nice. But I need a bow for it. Pretty sure that won't be too hard of a task. I love in earlier video games that are 3D, like earlier 3D games, when they would just take like toruses or cylinders, deform them a little bit, and put spinning textures on them, or make them spin rapidly like that for the illusion of a tornado. That's such like a cool old dev trick. Oh man, that's a lot of tornadoes. I love that they just kind of like popped into existence. There was a lot more popping in this game than I remember, but I mean, I guess fair because of GameCube. Like, do you really expect the GameCube to be that high fidelity? Although, the GameCube actually was kind of overpowered at its time. It was mainly just held back by the mini disc format. Like, if they had done something better than that. But hey, in the end, at least GameCube games weren't pirated all over the place like Dreamcast games, so I guess they kind of won in the long run. Oh, what the fudge is happening? Bro, what? I was not... Excuse me. Okay, I was not expecting that. What the fudge? What? What? Okay, dude. That's bananas. That's bananas. What? What? Power, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that power be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Dude, you must obtain it. Okay. One, that's freaking amazing. Two, I was not expecting that. I was actually just flabbergasted seeing that. That is so funny. Tower of the Gods. Oh, whoa. And yes, I am back. I might stream a couple of times today just because I am feeling it, and I might be gone for the next week depending on what company down. So I want to stream as much as possible because it makes me happy. Oh, it was actually really fun to hang out. We had a good time. Okay, I figured that would do that. I mean, I'm good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I played that. I'm good at... I guess I'm decent enough at Smash, because I played that, and I was winning quite a good amount. Frogger? Yeah, I actually played the one for the Atari 2600 on the channel. I actually have a new in-box copy of Frogger for the 2600 from like the 80s that I picked up at a gaming convention. Some games reseller. What the fuck? Okay, that's amazing. Some games reseller had had bought a warehouse. This games reseller bought a warehouse, and Frogger was in said warehouse. And I was like, yo. So I had to have it. And I guess I'm good at haggling, because I haggled them down to like 12 bucks. My speedrun record? I don't know, actually. So, bear with me, this story is going to connect to Frogger in a moment. My buddy and I, he's like my best friend, we went to Vegas one time, just because we felt like it. And this was a long time ago. It was around the time Vegas was trying to introduce skill-based gaming, where not everything was just pure luck. And we went into the skill-based gaming lounge at the MGM Grand, and they had a gambling machine that was actually just Frogger for money. You play Frogger, the better you do at Frogger, the more money you can win. And we got asked to leave. And it was really, because we were also very drunk at this point, because they give you free drinks because they want you to have lower inhibitions, so you play more games and thus lose more money. But my friend and I were, no, we didn't scam, we were just good. But my friend and I got asked to leave. Because we were winning too much money at Frogger. Even though it wasn't a lot of money. We both won like about 400 bucks off of like $5. And they were just like, you need to leave. We don't allow professional gamers here, sir. And I was drunk, so my response was, but bro, it's Frogger. As if that somehow makes it like acceptable. But the guy was just like, he looked like he was so done. Just true drunk idiots winning a bunch of casino money. He had looked like he had had enough by that point. Oops. And in his defense, it's like, yeah, I can see that. I can see how annoying that would be. I think I've boned it. Okay, I need to go back. Well, this was also... I don't think they do this... It's definitely a system that wants to cheat people. But I don't think they do the skill gaming anymore. I think they actually got rid of that, like, because it wasn't, like, as riggable as, traditional gambling in the casino's favor. Dude, I'm so bad at this. Maybe I'll wait for them to go down and I'll make myself a little easy bridge. Can I take this little box and just like put it right here? And so that way I can just go... No, that doesn't work still. I'm gonna figure it out though. I bet right here would work. That's probably too close still. How about right here? No, it needs to be like directly in front of it. Okay. It is 100% a system that wants to cheat people. And like, if you ever go to a casino, do not expect to win money. Not go in being like, I'm gonna make money. Go in being like, I'm going to play some games and have fun. And have a good time. No. I didn't kiss someone at a bar randomly. I don't really like to hook up at bars. Not that I have anything against like people that do. It's just not my scene. I did get a lot of confidence back though after this one Gucci model tried to hit on me at a bar. But I don't really like bars or bar culture that much. I do like dancing, like if the bars have a dance floor, but I don't really like hookup culture. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. We're gonna have to save scum this. Would I do a smash and dash? No. No, I wouldn't. I've had someone do that to me, and I honestly was kind of happy they did, because they were not really a good conversation piece, and they also were like not super great looking, so I was just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm good. I know that sounds like horrible to say, but I was like, you can leave now. Well, I had to think. There wasn't hesitation. I just had to think. You know, not that I'm old, like super old or anything, but I gotta think. I gotta make sure I'm being truthful with you, because oh, I didn't hook up. They were really good looking. They were like insanely good looking. Sometimes insanely good looking still means bad at hooking up. That guy did not know what he was doing. And we'll leave it at that. I'm sure it was fun for him. I got the bad end of that deal. Okay, bro. Can I just... Okay, I can't just throw it. Dude, how am I gonna fucking do this? Am I gonna have to look up a guide for this and just figure out that I'm bad at this? Holy shit. Thank you, save states, I guess. Oh my gosh, water, please. Please, 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 before the stick burns out, please. Please, please. Oh shit, it makes the stick go out when that happens. So you literally just have to do it in one? Oh, bro. What look do I give to someone? I don't really have a look. I'm a nerd, so I'm just like, I'm very shy. If I was gonna like want to hook up with someone at a bar, not that I would, because I don't really like hookup culture, I would just be like, hey. And I'd probably try to talk to them about something. Find common interest. Also, it probably helps that, I used to be incredibly good looking. What's a red flag? If someone tries to force me to drink. Because I don't like to drink. Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck, I hate this. Is it weird if I walk away if I learn someone does HR for a living and that's my red flag? No, it's not weird. Everybody has to have boundaries. If your boundary is that you don't want to date someone in human resources, that's not even the weirdest boundary. Like, there's weirder boundaries to have. Oh my fucking frittatas. Okay. How do I fucking do this? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm not terrible at it. I'm pulling up the walkthrough. Grandpa's pulling up the walkthrough. Okay. I'm making this way harder than I needed it to be. So I don't think everyone in HR is an awful person, because some people might just need the job and it might be the only job they can get. So it's like, you know, I don't want to judge someone just because that's what they had to do to make ends meet. No, because they were coerced into it, whereas, or forced into it under, like, potential death, whereas HR, I mean, you also might be forced into getting a job with HR. I don't know. There's a morality is hard, and I try not to judge people for it. There are also some people that do HR that are the rare actual HR people that you want to be in HR because they are on your side, not the company's side. Oh, I've never had to lay anybody off before, ever. Typically, if I have a problem with someone that works for me at my company, we communicate and we talk it out and we get it all sorted to where we get the situation resolved. And we get it resolved in a way that makes both parties happy, or compromised where both parties are at least partially happy, because I feel like compromise and kindness and patience is a better management style than punishment. But I'm also a company of like 4 people, so. What's the choo-choo jelly? Can they float up here, please? Water, please bring me my choo-choos. No. But that's just me. The company's so quick to get rid of people. So that is actually a multi-layered question. Some companies might not want to get rid of people and might have to due to financial reasons. Some companies might get rid of people because they want to please the shareholders and they need to lay people off in order to make more money as a cost-cutting measure, and then they'll end up hiring people right back. I feel like that is one of the dumbest things that people can do. So I feel like if you're gonna just lay people off... Ooh, neato. Why executive pay slashed when they lay off employees? Exactly. That's like... If the company's not doing well as it should have, the person that's piloting the ship should be punished, not the person that is making the productivity. Unless it's a productivity issue, but in most cases, it's not a productivity issue, it's an issue with... Okay, what the fuck? This room is interesting. Oh. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not always a productivity issue. Sometimes maybe they had a product launch or something and it wasn't successful because maybe someone doesn't like the product, or the company just misread how successful the product was going to be. Are these explodable? They are. I feel like things like that executives only get paid more and more as employees struggle to get raises. So that's actually complicated. And I'm gonna say it's complicated because, like, I would love to give everyone that works with me / for me a raise when they do good, because they do deserve it. But I can't, because I can't afford it, because the money is just not there. And if I'm having that trouble with margins, as a very small company, I can only imagine how hard it is for a large company to have that trouble with margins. So not to defend corporations, because, you know, screw big corporations, but I feel like logistically that's a hard problem to solve. But I could be wrong. So what you're describing with focus and companies' focus or lack of focus, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be. I want whatever is in that last room. I really do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it though. We're gonna try it. Hiring new people sometimes does cost more. It also... Oh, fuck these things, dude. Okay, I don't have to deal with the choo-choos. We're gonna just try to climb this, and we're gonna try the bomb one more time, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, then... I don't know what to tell you. Oh, there's literally just tossing in there, and okay. That really wasn't worth it. So, here's a good example of corporations doing underhanded corporation things that I don't like. My dad has been in the marketing field for a long time. He got hired to a company to turn it around. He turned the company around completely. And then the company got sold. It got acquired by another company because it was, you know, it's doing well. It's making money now. And they fired my dad. Because they're like, we already have a CEO at this company, we don't need another one. And not only did they fire my dad, they fired... Not only did they fire my dad, they fired so many people from the company because they're just like, we don't need them. We're going to have the other company that bought it run it. And that really negatively affected a lot of people. A layoff for financial reasons is the same as being fired, in my opinion. But yeah, you know, stuff like that is messed up because my dad went and turned the company around, did what he was supposed to do, and was so successful at it, his reward was he lost his job. So, the inner, like, workings and politics of corporations are just so fucked up. I need a key there. I bet I get a key in this room. Can I Korok him? Okay, I can't. But yeah, the inner politics and stuff of corporate America, I hate that. Oh, there's an eye. Is that for a bow? I do feel like a lot of companies are short-sighted. Even my own was. My problem was I wasn't... Ooh, compass. I wasn't growth-focused enough, and I should have been more focused on it. You know, it really just kind of is what it is, though. Why are companies short-sighted? I actually have a good answer for that. Because pleasing shareholders and giving shareholders more profits is what pleasing shareholders and giving shareholders more profits is what gets the CEO more money. And so they typically will be focused on that. Yeah, like take, oh, it's just a joy pendant. Take Bobby Kotick, for example, and Randy Pitchford as an example of two CEOs that basically have the golden parachute happening to them at the expense of the labor that their the labor that their workforce provides. A good example of that is when Borderlands 3 came out, they typically get bonuses based on sales, and that's how they make their money. And a lot of people didn't get those bonuses because it didn't sell as well as it would have initially. So Randy Pitchford basically got to pay them less and exploit their labor, in my opinion. So like stuff like that is upsetting to me. And there's so much effort just to get this freaking key. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like in a perfect world, things would be a lot better for a lot more people and companies would be run a lot more fairly than they are now. But they're not. There are examples of CEOs that are really good, like Arizona Ice Tea. Even though costs have been increasing, he's like, we're not making the 99-cent tall boy Arizona Ice Tea more expensive. We're profitable and we're not increasing profits and we're not letting them off. They're looking forward. I hate that I didn't murder the rat. Love rats. But yeah, building up things and being more concerned about like long-term growth, I feel like is a better thing for a company. Not that like I'm any sort of like corporate genius or anything, because my company is small and I really don't make like a ton of money. But just some of my feelings. I see your question. Why do you think shareholders destroy companies? Oh, they're not trying to. It's just the way that they're running companies. And also, a lot of shareholders that are investors, they don't care if the company does well. They just care about getting money. Sorry, I missed that one. This is like... It's hard to see all the chats while also trying to pay attention to all this craziness that's happening. I should probably make a suspend point. This is gonna be a long episode for the YouTube people, but I don't care. I'm gonna take this with me. I don't know why. I feel like taking it with me though. But did that answer your question, Icytor? By the way, shout out to Icytor. The like 3 of you that are watching this on YouTube. Give Icytor a shout out. Probably not gonna be posted until like a month after it was recorded. Something tells me not to trust the glowing staircase. Seeker of the Goddess Guide, press R to call me and guide me to my place of truth. Dude, he's just like, hello? Oh, what the fuck? He follows me. How am I gonna do this? This is interesting. I answer your question, right? I think. Womp womp womp. first reaction is to lay off labor. Yeah, it always is. The first reaction is always to cut labor. Because executives have leadership. You can't fire an executive. How dare you? How dare you even think of that? What will they do without their millions of dollars? Oh, he's just gonna go to his post. I think when Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, one of the stipulations that people wanted was Bobby Kotick had to be fired. Left, standard, right, standard. How do I change? Oh yeah, there we go. Oops. Oops. I'm not used to this. Finally, we get a new song. Command melody. My kin will wait behind their control room for command melody. This is so cool. Alright, everybody on Twitch, stay right here. We're going to keep going. But for everybody on YouTube, I think I'm going to cut it here because this is getting really long and I don't want to upload something over an hour. So I will see my YouTube people in the next one.